Welcome back. We're getting ready to continue on some of this interior panels on the 37 Ford. So what we're going to do, we made some little corners here to tie that all in, both sides. Done some foam thickness, calculating the thickness of the foam and what we're going to end up doing for that. So what I'm getting ready to do now is I've made a cap, a pattern for a cap, to help to tie this all in. I didn't want to just have this blunt edge showing up here, and I kind of wanted a way to hide the screws that were holding these other panels down that needed because they were under so much pressure. So we've made a little cardboard template, a right and a left. I have this aluminum piece that we're going to make a piece of this cardboard template is going to be cut out of a piece of the white plastic all the way across, one piece. Then we're going to cut a thicker piece. This will be 1/2 inch thick. Then a 3/4 inch thick piece that will be the same width as all of this. And then when we get over to the corners, we're going to grind it and taper it and angle it and shape it to roll into each other. All of this will be glued together and physically screwed to this aluminum panel, which will slide in place when it's all said and done and be held in with the screws that hold the first panel in. So then this second panel, as you can see I'm pulling on it, is held in with magnets, and it will snap in place and hide all of the screws, the mounting screws. So we're getting ready to take our cardboard templates, trace them out. I'm going to actually do this in 2 pieces because it's going to be capped with another piece, and by doing that it's going to save some material. Okay, we're going to trial fit everything, and now that we have the thickness of the plastic, you can see that our cardboard template fit just fine, but the plastic thickness, the 1/2 inch thickness, has allowed us or caused us to have another slight trimming. Get that, and we'll just mark it like so. Then we'll go cut this one off, and they should fit each other. So we got it trimmed. We'll stick that back in there like it belongs. So there, everything will fit. Our aluminum piece will go down on one side, just be flush. And then remember, we're going to cap all of this with a piece that we will router, and it'll be the full width of that. So it'll have this shape but wider. Then when we get over to these corners, we're going to grind and radius and taper so it'll just roll all in there. And then over here on this side, once it's all padded and leather trim, we'll do a final fit on this radius here in just a little bit. Almost by mistake, this piece goes in like that. This piece goes here, and then this piece is going to cap all of that together. This piece will be flush on this, flush on that. See, so I was almost about to screw up. So now we need that. And I'm also going to offset my joints on the two halves since I'm gluing this all together. That's my thickness of my first layer of plastic. So that's how it's going to go on there, is like that. Then out here on the outer edge, because I wasn't paying attention, I'll glue an extension on there, and then we'll trim all that out. And then this piece, when it's up right side up, will actually get ground and tapered to fit in the car. Okay, it's 20 to 4 and I'm getting back on this piece for the upholstery. This is actually upside down, but you can kind of see what I've got going on here. That's the aluminum piece that we had down in there. There's the masking tape. This is the piece that we made the pattern of. I had to glue the two pieces together, so we're going to center it. And what we're going to do is, using our two-part glue, we're going to glue this piece to this piece up against our aluminum piece. So that'll give us the right thickness, or width, I should say. And then out here on the edges where I screwed up and just miscalculated my width, I'll come in and glue these back on there, and then that'll give us a place to trim out for full thickness. Then when we turn it over, as I said before, when we cut all this out, router it to shape, then we can bevel and grind thicker piece on top, which this is what will actually be on top. It's actually going to go on the car upside down. So what you're going to end up seeing is just the big flat surface that will be routed into an oval when it's all said and done. For the back of the interior done. This was a little complicated one here. This is all one piece leather. Had all these tight corners to get it in. Everything, so let's go see what it fits. How it fits looks. There we go. So that's the main part of the back panel. Now we got next is finish up this one side piece. It goes in here. We got the one done here. This piece here. Finish this other one up. It's ready to go in. Trim it out. We'll be putting the windows in and the moldings next. And then we'll start on this lower storage cavity down here that will hide all the wiring and give us some storage. So that's where we are so far on the interior of the 37. Join us next week for hopefully we'll be finishing up on the door panels by then. And we still got the trunk lid to do, the door panels and the seats, and then put it all together. So come back, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the like button, please. Thank you.